Hey everyone, today we're going to do a DIY on how to turn this tote, which is a 55-gallon Home Depot Tough Tote, into that. Stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this. Hey everyone, my name's Jason. I'm going to show you how to do this storage cage or storage container cage out of this 55-gallon Tough Tote from Home Depot. First thing, you will not need this. Mainly what we're going to start out doing, I'm going to roll in some footage of the parts you'll need. Some of the parts I already had, so I'll still show you in the video, but a lot of it I still have from other cages I've made. The first thing is we need to, basically you're basically wanting to create a frame equal to the lip of the container. I use thinner pieces on the sides, and then the thicker 2.5-inch trim mainly for the bottom, but I also use it on the top. The thicker the pieces you use up here, even on the sides, the less your glass will cost. I'm going to cheat and just use the measurements off the cage I already have done, and I will put those in the description. Okay, once you get your piece measured, you can cut this PVC with a chop saw. My chop saw is being borrowed by a friend, so you can use a coping saw. And you just want to make sure So we got one done, another one like this, and then we can move on to the bigger piece. And don't worry about if this part isn't, my cut wasn't exactly the best. I'm going to clean that up later. Like I said, these rough edges I'm going to definitely sand down. Okay, after you have the framing cut out to your specified length that you want, now you clamp it together, and we're going to pre-drill the holes. Makes it easier to screw them down to each other. So you just make sure it's lined up. And I put I usually put 2. And before you unclamp it, just go ahead and screw it down. And it would help if you had a charged battery. No worries. And you're going to do that to each corner. 2 screws in each side. Yes, you can do it with a screwdriver. Okay, we're done with the framing. Now all we got to do is attach the frame to the tub. So you're going to grab your number 8 wood screws, your 1/2 inch. You don't really need them too thick. We're going to pre-drill a really tiny hole and then just be able to screw it down. So this is the frame is turned upside down, and we're going to be drilling the tub into the frame through the back. Again, what I like to do, this side of it's gonna be the bottom of it. This is the top of the cage. So I'm just gonna drill a few pilot holes and then secure it down with the screwdriver just to get it. You know, I'm only going to do a few. I don't have to go too deep. Just enough to get it going, and then you can add as many of these as you want. If you're putting a venomous snake in here, I would do a lot. And I would probably even, you know, put some Gorilla Glue or some kind of adhesive, you know, kind of screw this thing down to it. But I have not had any problems with these screws. One side of it. Okay, we have gotten it screwed down. I did kind of screw up a little bit, but it's not going to be a big issue. Part of the tub is kind of hanging over a little bit, but I'll fix that later. That just means you just have to shift everything over. Not a big deal. Next up, we're going to do the on the top here, I'm going to put in a screen, kind of like what I did on the other one. And on the next video, I will show you how that's done.